Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the Principles First Summit. I know that's not the Republican gathering that most people are going to want to talk about because it's not the one that got all of the attention. It's not where everything was said. But it's probably the more important. Most of the coverage is going to be on CPAC. But it's the other summit where the normal Republicans were at. You know, at CPAC, when you're reading all the articles about it, you hear that attendance has fallen off. It's because it's not what it used to be. For the Republican Party, that used to be the place where the different factions of the Republican Party would get together and they would work out their future plans for the year. Well, that doesn't occur anymore, so there's no reason to go because it's fallen into an authoritarian party. This other summit, this was the Never Trump Summit, still exists. They're not in great spirits. They are not in great spirits. Their general tone at this point does seem to be, well, the Republican Party still hasn't learned its lesson, and they're going to have to suffer more electoral loss. And the one thing that most of them were happy about were all of the far-right candidates that lost in the midterms. Those people who couldn't make it through the primary without Trump, but couldn't make it through the general with him. And while they look at that as, a ray of hope, it's not over. And they seem to believe that the best chance to return the Republican Party to something that even resembles normal is for the Democratic Party to beat them at least one more time. You have a decent amount of Republicans who have already realized that for 2024, the best thing for the Republican Party is for it to lose. Because even if Trump doesn't get the nomination, that authoritarian streak is still way too prevalent. So, as we move towards that period in the election run-up, get ready to see some strange alliances, because most of the people who showed up to this summit, these are people that are openly against Trump, against that brand of authoritarianism, and they're also Republicans. Just remember that there were a whole bunch of people that didn't show up to CPAC who may not be in a political situation where they could show up at the other summit. But they did not show up to CPAC. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.